Hello. Hello, Lesley. I'd like you to meet Lesley Ormsby. She is just the most amazing medium, psychic healer, spiritual guide, awareness guide. I've known Lesley for about 17 years, and she just keeps having a bigger message and sharing a bigger message. So today we're going to have a few questions, but Lesley's going to tune in and share her wisdom and her knowledge with us. So enjoy. So welcome, Lesley.
Thank you, Dorinda.
Mm.
Oh my God, 17 years. Holy cow.
I know. It's a long time, eh?
It has been a while. A cool while too, though.
Yeah, a cool while. And, you know, yeah, we don't reflect enough on what that means, right? Because we're always in the now.
Yeah.
So the first question that I have for you is, what's your story that brought you into this work? How did you come into this work when you reflect back now on that?
Well, about 25 years ago, I went through this process, and, you know, I've always been connected with spirit, even when I was little, but, you know, as we grow up, we don't really know what's going on, and it's not until later on in life do we realize, actually, that's not, you know, there's nobody there, and it's something maybe spooky or someone in spirit. But then, you know, it was around about when I was 30, that I had a turning where I went into it more, because I had no option. God threw me in this direction, you could say, and I had to, you know, okay, I have to start from the whole story, tell the whole thing, because really I had this traumatic experience, and like for a lot of people, that's what kind of throws a lot of us into the spiritual realm, when we have to go and dig a bit deeper within here, you know, within our heart. And figure out what the hell is going on in our lives, not just in our physical, you know, life and our daily life, but our spiritual world as well. So, and I was getting all these messages and things that were guiding me to go this way and that way, and how to handle the situation that I was in. But like with a lot of us, we don't always listen. And that got me into this really depressive stage or state. And anyway, I asked God for help, and he gave me help. The only thing I needed to do was listen, you know, and I did listen for that one, because I dug myself quite deep in this depression that I had. That was, you know, there was two ways. I was either going to go right down deeper, or I was going to come out. Anyway, I listened to what God had said, and I saw this light, literally, and I followed what he had asked me to do, or which I was suggested to do. And that's what got me more into this side of it, really, because with that following, you know, I felt this fear, and I did it anyway. And that got me, that's where really it started for me, was feeling the fear and doing it anyway, basically. And then I just kept like learning about myself, basically. And then I had no option to learn about the spiritual side, because once you answer God like that, and God shows you all these signs of where to go and how to move through it, you know, and tapping, and it helped me to tap into my intuition, and then it helped me, you know, then my clairvoyant side, and then my clairaudient side opened up. So it just really just kept evolving like that, and I've just learned more about myself over the years, really. And it was really goes back to that point of, really, that started it for me on my journey about learning about spirit, learning about myself, and how in every which way, really, it's got me to here where I am today.
Okay, that's cool. Wonderful. And would that be the point in your life that was really impacted? When you reflect back, you know, a life-changing experience, would that be the time, or would there be another time that would be a life-changing experience?
That would probably be my biggest moment, apart from having my you know, falling pregnant at 23 and having my daughter. You know, that was obviously a life-changing moment too. But I'd have to go right back there for the biggest one, and that's the biggest catalyst for me to, like, really around that time that tipped the scales for me to that, you know, really forced me in a way. But lovingly now, when I look back, I'm so glad that had happened, because it's ended me, you know, I've ended up where I am, and I just love what I do, working with people, and in the way that I do, sharing how I got through that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I hear you.
basically.
Mm. And
For
so,
me.
and so, how, you know, what sort of, you know, what's the message that you're sharing with the world with the work that you do?
Really, I all through all that, it's about love. Really, love. Love is, you know, the greatest power of all. And when we find that, and we, you know, we go in there and we find that, and we live it, we eat it, we breathe it, drink it, whatever, in our own heart, you know, everything is possible. You know, everything is wonderful, and that's where, yeah, that's where, you know, I suppose Spirit, God, the angels, and everyone, my guides have been working on me to process all that sort of thing, all the things that I've been through in my lifetime, to get to that point where actually, you know, I do love myself, and I can, you know, not in an egotistical way, although some might say that, but it's okay. I don't, you know, it's not my problem. But I'm saying that, yeah, I love myself for who I am and what I am, and, you know, accept my quirks and things like that. So that's what, you know, Spirit, my mission is, you know, what Spirit have got me to doing is just working with people to find themselves, basically, to go in there and pull out all this stuff and own your own shit, you know, own your own stuff, figure it out, observe ourselves, and, you know, move past this, and, you know, pull out the drama and let that go. There's so many things, you know, it all in just like in this mungled mess that we have in us sometimes, that we need to pull out.
Yeah.
So, and discover, you know, our truth within, basically. So that's kind of a long story about, you know, what I do is like helping people find their own inner truth.
Yeah.
And then they find their own love.
And that's the story that you have for yourself as well, right? Because that's your story.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's my story. And so, and I think, you know, that with Spirit of, you know, that's pretty much what we're all looking for, isn't it? Is and wanting to be in, and as our own truth and who we are as a whole person, as a, you know, spiritually, you know, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even soulfully, getting in touch with that.
Yeah. What sort of guidance would you give people about tuning into spirit, into the energy that's around them, being able to assess what to listen to or hear? You know, because people talk about that. You know, like, you know, well, who, how do I tune into it? How do I know it's the right one? How do I know it's the right message I'm hearing, or the right how would you gauge that? What would you advise people to do?
Well, you know, if it's something, when I do, I like to meditate, and, you know, that's to go right into that space to clear out all the clutter, you know, all the non-truths, all the distractions and everything. And when we do that, we start to like go to this beautiful place of peacefulness. And that's where, when we've got that, we just center ourselves in that. And for me, that's where I find, you know, the truth of what is coming through, because all the other crap is not there. And then I just settle myself down, and I just talk to Spirit. So that would be what you know, the one of the ways, and, you know, I do to clear all that stuff away, go in there, center, and then only that nice clear space is there. But then when we, you know, I could just hear this other question coming in. The other side of that is, like, for those of us that, like when I first started, there was, you know, and obviously like yourself, is like deciphering what is not, what is, you know, what is correct and what is not. It's, you know, if it feels right, you know, if it feels good, then it is good. It's like not, you know, not distrusting it. Trust what you're getting. If it's something that's going to, you know, serve you for your highest good, you know, it's always a good one. It's always good if you're hearing that or feeling that or knowing that, you know, sensing that.
Okay, Lesley, do you think that you could just take us through a little brief centering and meditation now, and then we'll end this section and come back on for the next one?
Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So one of the things I like to start off with is, like, because we can be a little bit fidgety, and so I'm just going to get you to move your body around and for a little bit, and just notice your fingers, your hands, wiggle your toes, maybe look at your fingers and, you know, and your toes, really feel your body, you know. And I like to, and just maybe your hips a bit, and while you're sitting there, and then just slowly bring yourself to a stillness while you're sitting there. And it's like taking a deep breath in at the same time, And then breathing it out, either through your nose or your mouth, whatever is more comfortable for you. And just feeling your energy like settling down now a little bit. And then just gently close your eyes. And then listen to your breath. And you'll probably notice some energy that's around you, a vibration. And now that because you've done that little bit of wiggling around and wriggling around, it's like you've started your energy, you've emanated your energy out of it, you've shushed it up a bit, I like to call it. Beautiful. And then just sit in there for a moment. And just recognize that that is your energy. And that's one of the most important things I feel, is that we recognize what our energy feels like, what it feels like when we are still. And it's kind of like when you go into that space, you'll know what is yours and what is not. Wow, I can feel this energy already. It's like, and then see if you can push it out a bit, expand it out all around you, either a circle or an egg shape, a bubble. Expand it about at least a metre or 2, however far you feel comfortable, really. And that's all around you, above and below, into Mother Earth. That's your amazing energy that you're feeling right now. Beautiful. And then just listen to that peace, that quietness. Wonderful. And now you're going to actually, there's somebody there that's with you at the moment, and I feel it is Archangel Michael. And you may actually have a guide that's with you. Wonderful. And they have a message for you. So while you're in this quiet space, so it may be that you will hear it in your mind as a thought. It may be that you will feel an energy or and just a knowing in your solar plexus. Your intuition might kick in. It may be that you see something, what they're trying to tell you or give you. And keep breathing. Take a deeper breath in each time. A little. That's it. Good. Wonderful. And then just feel the energy that's going in and out of your lungs. And your energy growing and expanding. And you might actually feel different colours or see different colours around you at the moment, because I have Archangel Raphael who is coming to join us, and he's showing me lots of rainbow colours around all of us. And even those of you who are here and may watch this at another time, just feel into his beautiful energy. He's bringing in a lot of, that God source energy. And you may have noticed that I didn't say anything about protection, because they're saying, protection, as long as it's around a fear base, which we are not fearful, we are safe. That's what they come in for, to help us to break free of fear. Awesome. And now you may feel this energy coming down, right down through your crown chakra, into your third eye, in your throat chakra. Beautiful blue hues there. So some of you who are watching this may be needing to speak up creatively, express yourself. Also, and then feel that energy coming down into your heart chakra, just sitting in your sternum area. Feel that love that they have for you in there. Beautiful. And then feel that energy coming down into your solar plexus. It's where our powerhouse is, and I just want to lift and zhuzh that area. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and breathe that out. Wonderful. And then just allow that energy to go down into your sacral chakra, across your hips and around your sacral area. Beautiful. And now we'll just bring your attention back to your spine again, and then let that energy run down again into your root chakra, straight down into Mother Earth. Some of you will feel it running down your legs. That's totally fine. That's totally normal. The energy will just flow right down through your feet as well, out through your feet. And also straight out through your tailbone into Mother Earth. And connecting with her, where she's there waiting to share her beautiful energy with you. With love, of course. And see if you can extend that energy right down into as far as where you feel like you need to. And there's a crystal down there that it's going to connect with. It may be obsidian, and that's fine. It may be amethyst. And you'll just let that energy come back up, right back up through all your chakras and up through your spine, connecting back up into the heavenly energy again. And that's around about 200-300 feet up, just to push it up, let it go right up there. Wonderful. And now you'll feel that energy coming back down over you and around you, surrounding you. And you may see it like a DNA type strand now as the two energies from Mother Earth and the heavenly energy start to blend. And now expand that energy out around you, at least a meter. Wonderful. Now just feeling centered, focused, balanced. Beautiful. And then have a big smile on your face. And you'll see when you have that smile on your face that the light will just shine. The sun is shining. Beautiful. And that'll just get you to bow your head. And take a deep breath in as you go. Bow your head. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Look at your fingers. Wiggle your toes. And then look up.
That was fantastic.
That felt really nice. Even I enjoyed that.
So peaceful.
Yeah.
So peaceful. I'm really feeling really spacious now. Really spacious.
Cool.
And really the beginning of that, when you talked about going and feeling your own energy, the silence, that was beautiful. Really resonated with me. So I'm going to stop right here, the recording, before we go on to the next thing. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was
You're
just
welcome.
amazing. Just amazing. I can feel that I'm going to get really excited and high about it in a minute. But thank you, Lesley, for your wisdom and guidance, and for all of you that got to experience this and hear and do that again. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Dorinda,
See you in a minute.
for bringing me on to do this.
Yeah. I'll see you
So
in a minute.
exciting.